Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to bizzbin.com, a community-driven marketplace and auction house. Have you ever wanted to add options to a product, like maybe color or size or whatever else you can think of? Then this is the video for you. You may want to bookmark this video just for some future reference, or you can follow along with me and we're going to make this test product that you see on the screen now. A lovely piece of paper with words written on it. Today we have another tutorial video for you, and this will be on a little bit more advanced product listing techniques. And actually just a quick thanks to Angie for bringing this question up. And hopefully it will smooth over any details and help you get your products listed. What we're going to look at today is product attributes and variable products. So quickly, just going to make this product. We'll even give it a product image. Oh, not there. All right, product. Here's my product. So we create the product, and once again, if you're not familiar with listing products, we do have another video tutorial for that. You might want to watch that one before this one. Okay, now the steps in making a variable product. First, you need to go up here to product type and click variable. So we're going to scroll down to the attribute section, and we're going to create a custom attribute called, actually let's take a real example. Let's say you've got a bunch of DVDs to sell. So we're going to add an attribute, a custom attribute, and we're going to name that DVD. Okay, so over here we're going to enter some of the values that we might use, such as Jaws 2. Star Trek. Okay, so once you enter in your values here, which you can enter any number of values, you'll go over here and click Use for Variations. And this is important. So we're going to click Save Attribute. And now you'll see this area here appears underneath where it says Add Variation. So what we're going to do is, out of this drop-down box, we're going to select this option, Create Variations from All Attributes. And actually, you can pick a default one. So if if mainly people are going to check out using one product, you can select that there, as you can see. I'm going to leave that blank, so there's no default. You'll get a little message up here that tells you can only do 50 at a time. And now we see our variation. So let's open that up and I'll show you what the variation looks like. Variation is basically contains almost all the information that a regular product does. And in this case, we are going to want to manage the stock. It's already in stock. We're going to make a price. Okay. And then we're going to put how many we have in stock. So let's close that and move on to our next one. And we're going to do the same thing. Manage the stock. Make sure it says in stock. Make sure you have a price. And make sure you have some quantity in stock. Save. So let me show you how that looks. We're going to save that product and then view that product. So you'll see now we have the product with the image, and we can select whichever one we want out of the drop down, and it will tell you how many are in stock. And of course we'll track that stock, so if you have 0 stock left, people can't order it. Okay, so that's what it looks like there. And I'm going to show you the next level. Okay, so like I said, it's a little bit more advanced than just listing a straight up product. But I'm also confident you guys can use this in a lot of different creative ways that we probably have not even considered yet. So what I'm going to do is show you how to add some other options to the variations. But first, I'm actually going to clear the ones that we have created. See, it's really important that you make all your attributes before you create your variations. So just keep that in mind. And if you make a mistake, you forgot to add size or color, it's not a big deal. You just use this drop down here and select delete all variations. And that will allow you the chance to remake them again. So we've got our DVDs. Now, let's just say I've got new, let's just say we have condition, and we can do new or used. Be sure to click use for all variations, save the attribute. So now what the system will do, we're going to follow the same steps as before. Come down here and click create variations from all attributes. And what the system will do is generate variations for all of the combinations. And so now you've got JAWS new, JAWS used, Star Trek new, and the rest you've already seen. We kind of go through here. This is not required, but it is an option for you. You don't have to use this, but this drop-down box here gives you a lot of bulk operations. What I mean by that is you can do a lot of stuff to all of the variations without having to do them one at a time. For example, in this list, there's a section where we can toggle manage stock. So instead of having to go through, as I showed you before, and turn it on one at a time, now you can turn them all on at once. Let's say I also can manage the actual stock. So let's say I want to set them all to have 2 in stock. We can also set the prices. Set regular prices. We'll set them all to $3. If I was to look at the product here, we'll see you've got your price, you've got the quantities that we've set, overall. But wait, of course a used DVD would probably not be the same price as a regular one. In this case, you would have to go and manually change some of these. Now, just a quick side note, just a little personal tip. When I need to make changes like that, I tend to open up all of the variations from the bottom up. Okay, so if I was to open up these, because as you notice when you open them, they scroll down. So I like to open them up from the bottom up, and that way I can make my change here to this one, and when I'm done I close it, and my next one is already ready to be changed. That's just a little personal note, a little personal tip of mine that I think might speed up the process. So the final thing that I would like to show you is that you can attach images. So here, if we go to JAWS, and JAWS will be image 1. And we'll make the other JAWS also image 1. Whereas our Star Treks can be image 2. Okay. Once you've actually added images to all of them, so when the buyer selects their options, the image changes to show them. Of course, our new and used will be the same picture for JAWS, but if I pick Star Trek, now we get image 2. There's a lot of other little fields that I did not cover, such as, do you want to allow back orders? Do you want it to have the same shipping class as your main? You want to set one shipping class for the entire product, or you can actually assign each variation its own shipping class. For more information on shipping classes, you could check out our shipping tutorial. Alright, so I think that about covers it. Hopefully that clears up any questions you guys might have had. And actually, we do have some more videos coming out regarding some questions you guys had. PKC Wilson and some other folks were asking about different shipping solutions. So we're going to go over some of that stuff, and I guess that will do it for me for today. So have an amazing day, and see you on the website. Bye-bye.